It's cool though. Niggas be just sitting around waiting to come to work. That's all right. So, so I'm just sitting around chilling. Wait to up this motherfucker. You said let's do this without him. What does that mean? I didn't see the messages. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Without him being here, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second. Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively. Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
give. This is Singleton. Has a lane inside the 25. Touchdown, Tennessee! And talk about responding right away, Brock. After losing in the opener last week, some immediate points here as they fight to get back to 500.
It kind of felt a sense of urgency, and I bet you there was some urgency on that practice field this week because, you know, you don't want to start 0-2. That urgency paid off on that drive.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He lost one deep, center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets home. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Everybody knew this guy coming out, and you get that label of generational. You feel like you got to step up and respond. Expectations off the charts. Well, he met him right there with that touchdown.
Is good.
That one splits the uprights. And that ties things at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Singleton on the carry, running right. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Working on second down. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. Jalen Carter. And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ward on 4th down. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. He's seen it dropped right away, but he does have enough for that 4th down conversion. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Now Ward bails out of the pocket quick. Going right back to Ridley, caught again. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ward now. This is Ridley working the right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Well, last week he was one of the many guys held in check in that loss, right, Brock? But there's an early catch towards a hopefully better overall effort in this one.
Ultimate team sport. It's never about any individual, but it's about the whole group. A lot of people got to step up this week, and it's a good way to start it.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
Closer.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. There's a handoff to Singleton. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
On the stop. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Ford now on third down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
It's Hurts throwing on second. Looking long again. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Shotgun handoff to Singleton. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set now. First and 10. On the red zone now. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On second down, Ward. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up third and 16.
Flat. Double. Hey, double.
Ward in the pistol. He's in trouble, and it's another one. They drop it. Jahan Campbell. And that brings up fourth and very, very long. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Sly's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
It's good to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He cuts it right, and he's out the clear. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philly. sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point by Elliott is up and good. And they jump ahead by 4.
Eagles 14, Titans 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Absolutely fires this one right side. The look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Ward setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Ward's going to throw it. And off his hands and incomplete. So that drop means they failed to convert on 3rd down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. Throw caught by his running back. And did they get it? Yep, they did. 4th and 10, and they say it is a gain of 10. They've got the 1st down.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Ward setting the pass. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing. You're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
They'll go. Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. To the air with Ward. Buying some time right. Brought in deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's so good, Kate. That is just such good quarterbacking 101 right there. He escapes the pocket. He keeps his eyes down the field, and because of it,
And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's a loss of 9. Now second and goal at the 17-yard line.
Ward's going to throw here on second down. This is going to be caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley, the second score that he has brought in this season. All right, Robert Saleh is going to keep the offense out there. They're going to try for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Going to throw this one. Ward buys time, rolling right. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
16. Eagles 14. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Barkley. This is ahead for about 5. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Jeffrey Simmons.
that is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 30-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stop is made. Oluwafemi Oladejo. Titans in the nickel for third down. All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And, ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. He'll go quickly to the right. He brushed him off with ease. And this drive is going to continue. 14 yards on 4th down. They're staying out there. Throwing short of that line to gain, Brock. He had to have been confident his guy would be able to get the rest and pick up the first like he did.
Yeah, are you a golfer, Kate? You ever golf?
Badly, yes.
Okay, but a throw like that, let me just tell you, is like when you hit a good putt and you know it's a good putt and you're confident.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
5 seconds, 5 seconds. One right side. Boost. All right. 91. Right here. Roll up.
Throwing here just before halftime. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Alert. What's that?
Finding inside and giving down to Singleton. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
32. Torque.
Second down. Here's Ward. To the outside. Brought in by Ridley. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball. And because of it, those chains are immovable.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running left. Here's Singleton. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the first. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
First down, and they go right back to it. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
One right side. 2-3. Hey, jump ball. Flipper.
He's dropping back to throw. Had the window to go deep, but just
defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Flat, flat. 2-3, 2-3. Hey.
Shotgun snap man of war. This is a heater going deep. This is going to be caught. Deep connects. Touchdown Titans. Nicholas Singleton. Got one through the air now to match that rushing score from earlier. Slide tacks on the extra points. That grows their lead to 9.
Score Titans 23, Eagles 14. Joey Slide.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll motion Smith left. On 2nd down, Hurts. That's caught left side by Stowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
A gain of 18 on
Give him
the
an
play.
18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurts looking to throw. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And dial up the zone read on 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That's Joshua Williams making the stop.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
2nd down, Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Taken down at the
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to have goal to go as he's stopped at the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It's kind of funny, Kay, when you have a really productive day as he did a week ago on the ground, well over 100 yards, people wonder, can you do it again? That's what this league is often about. Can you do it again? And do it again. And this guy is answering that question today.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Hurts to throw. Brings it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Devontae Scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
He takes off with it. Oh, here's a pitch to the right. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Singleton's got it. He's headed right. Shoves one away. By a man. He's in the clear. He cuts back left. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nicholas Singleton. His second of this quarter. Here's Sly to try the point after.
Lining up for the point after.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 10-point game.
30. Eagles 20. Joey Sly to kick off for
All set for the
Tennessee.
kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, the opponents made quite the statement in just one play on their opening drive, Brock. And these guys tried to answer, just couldn't connect.
That's right. Not quite as easy as the other side made it look. And here's where you got to be a little bit careful. You can't get caught up in just trying to match the pace or the efficiency on the other side. You got to make sure you stick to your plan.
He puts together a gain of 2, and we are at the end of our third quarter.
Gain on the play.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Start of the fourth here. It is going to be third down and 8. They go play fake with Hurts. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length. You got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And how about this 26 yards on fourth down? What a play.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback. listen to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
And he will get into the end zone. They go for two, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
38, Eagles 20. Joey slide to
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Brown with a return here. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Man in motion here. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Oladejo on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And they pick him off again. Alontae Taylor has it.
The third down pass.
They've got first down here from the 36.
The Titans take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Singleton on the give from the gun. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down.
He's taken
This
down
offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Flat, flat.
Ward now. This is Ridley working the right side. And it'll be 4 yards on that completion before he heads out. That means it's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Hey, go, go. 32, 32. Hey, 32, 32. Flat, flat. Flipper, flipper. 91, 91.
Here's Ward. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's broken up by a big hit in the end zone. What an effort there to prevent that touchdown. And that forces fourth down.
Fourth down.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And this will get them a first down. 3 yards was what they needed. And that play gains 5.
Gain on the play.
All right, so they came through on fourth down. That reward, a fresh set of downs. Now inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What's that? Hey, go.
On the give, this is Singleton. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Ward. And too much on this one. As that reaches the end zone, it just keeps on going, Brock. Incomplete. That means it's third down.
So we're up 3 scores. We're throwing into coverage here late in the game. And that's kind of greedy for me, Kate.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Jumbo, jumbo. 32, jumbo, jumbo, jumbo. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hey, one more. Flipper, flipper.
Ward's going to throw it. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around fourth down. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
39-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of the ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Barkley off the pistol give. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Result of the play is a
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, double. Boost. Cover.
Ward setting the pass. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
complete to Nick Singleton. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Pass and
2nd
catch got him
3.
7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. To the air with Ward. Forced out to his right. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
One more.
Ward setting up to throw. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
On the coverage.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
We're good. Set. 3-2. Flat.
4th down. Here's Ward. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They're going to pass it here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Shy of the goal line.
Trying to set this up
4
quick.
yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Closer.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Dump off, caught by his back. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
A loss of 4 yards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On 4th down, Ward. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They'll run here on first down. So the change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Catch made right side by Bell. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that sets up an Eagles first down. Just about done here, only 9 seconds remaining. The play fake, now Hurts to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us, and when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
All right, one more snap to play here. They send a tight end in motion. And there's our last stand image of this game. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But it'll stay with them after the interception. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody